Hey, it's Andres here. We're kicking off the test season. This isn't a test center. This is for now our storage room, which will eventually grow into a film and photo studio and whatever else we can think of. Today we're basically starting from scratch because we're starting with a motorcycle that I hope will be the first bike for many, many people. And that is the Romet SCMB 125. A very beautiful machine. But seriously, I'm telling you, we all genuinely like this motorcycle a lot from the moment we saw it. I'm quite surprised, to be honest. I tend to have pretty high expectations when it comes to motorcycles, and so far you haven't seen me on too many 125s. But when I saw the new Romet and took it for a spin on the block, which you might have seen when I was riding in the snow, I thought, hey, there's something going on here. Most of the screws are really nice. Honestly, when I touch it, I don't feel any difference compared to other motorcycles that cost several times more. It has fuel injection, which I've already mentioned. So you just turn the key, start it up, everything works, nice gauges. It works well. The display is clear. It will be set at a slightly different angle and then it will be even more readable. But we have a display, a gear indicator, a fuel gauge, odometer, speed, gadgets like a socket, even for charging a phone, which is basically every hipster's dream come true. So a very, very cool first impression. My first experience, actually my second was that I rode this motorcycle to work and immediately celebrated the first day of spring.
Spring!
Not the astronomical kind, but real spring. So what else? And in Warsaw, a big city, you can ride this without the slightest bit of insecurity because people really like this motorcycle. It sounds really feisty. As for performance, it's sufficient. It does 100. You can even set yourself little challenges. Oh ho! Looks like we've got a showdown coming up. We can race, for example, to the end of the crosswalk. And here, that's how I won. And what I liked the most was that the motorcycle rides much better than I expected. Because you can really feel the progress when it comes to the production of this bike. Because it's always been the impression that if a motorcycle was cheap, it always had this collection of little loosenesses, as I mentioned. And you could feel it in the overall experience. Here, it was the first time I got on it. Everything is tight. The suspension works, it absorbs bumps, and this motorcycle is super easy to handle. The brakes, back in the day, you had to squeeze the lever with your whole hand on bikes like this. Now, 2 fingers are enough, and it stops, because up front there are 3 piston disc brakes, this brake in the front, this brake in the back. What more could you really ask for? Because for 7 grand plus a little extra for gear, we can become motorcyclists. All right, that's it. You'll find a full review of this motorcycle with a really cool photo shoot in issue number 6, which we're working on right now here at the editorial office. So recommend buying Schwat Motorcycli, checking it out, and just giving us a like. You know what to do. Have a good one.